Hey everyone, I'm Kelly Danger, and today I thought I would answer a question that I get pretty regularly in the real world, and that is, what is your job? Currently, I believe my job title is training specialist, although you could use training consultant pretty interchangeably with that. Basically, I am employed by company A, but I do work for company B. Company B pays company A pays me. It's kind of a mess, but I mean, it works. So, what does a training specialist do? Well, it can vary depending on the company that you're working for. Currently, I'm working with a company that is implementing a new software application. So, I spend my workday learning about the application and then I create content to teach other people how to use it, whether that's a written job aid, an interactive online course, a tutorial video. There's a lot of different options on how to teach people. Eventually, we will be putting together virtual instructor-led training as well. So to be honest, I kind of fell into this career. I actually went to school for broadcast news and I have a Bachelor of Arts in broadcast news. And then I discovered my senior year through an internship that I did not want to work in news and had a bit of a crisis because I was one of those people that went into school and, from the get-go, I had, laser focus. I wanted to do news. I wanted to be a producer. I thought that I knew exactly what I wanted. And then I got into that environment and I realized it was just not a good fit. So my academic advisor happened to have a contact at a local company who was looking for people with media experience to work as instructional designers. So I went through the interview process, ended up getting hired, and one thing led to another, and now training is my current career. When it comes to working in training, you have quite a few options. You can either work for a company that has their own training department, or you can work as an independent consultant or work for a staffing agency. And I do plan to do a video about working as a contractor or consultant versus being a full-time employee for the company. So if you're interested in seeing that kind of content, like and subscribe. One of the best things about being a trainer is, you get a lot of variety. You can work on written deliverables, you can work on interactive deliverables, you can work on media deliverables, or you could even be a facilitator and do in-person or virtual training sessions. So regardless of if you're a little more introverted, if you're a little more extroverted, what kind of work environment you like, there's something there for you. And until this year, really, training wasn't really something that I feel a lot of people know about as a career option. And then, of course, 2020, COVID-19 hit, and suddenly teachers across the world are having to learn how to do distance learning. Companies are having to figure out, okay, how do we continue to do training? Because typically, historically speaking, in-person training has been the go-to for most companies. E-learning is still relatively new. Now, the increase in demand has been pretty great for people in my field of work because suddenly there are a lot more companies that are having to develop this online training or having to do virtual training. And so we're seeing companies starting up teams, expanding teams. We're seeing a lot more consultant jobs popping up. So I think it's a career to definitely keep your eye on in the future. And if you're looking for something to study in school or something to do for a career, definitely look into training because it's a lot of fun. Trainers are very unique people, I think. And it's not your typical corporate type of environment. So that's really all I had planned for this video. If you're curious to learn more about what it means to be an instructional designer or working in training in general, definitely hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and comment below things that you're curious about seeing, and I will start on those videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to talk to you soon.